I'm EZRAH, here to walk you through today's burning issues and the biggest stories. The national SIM card registration is about to come to an end in less than a month's time. The Subscriber Identity Module Registration Act was signed into law late last year in an effort to curb and eventually end rampant tech scams once and for all. Yet, according to the most recent figure from the Department of Information and Communications Technology, or DICT, not even half of the users have registered their SIM cards. Here with us now is DICT Undersecretary Ana May Lamentillo. Good morning, ma'am, and welcome to Manila Times. DICT Undersecretary Ana May Lamentillo, good morning, ma'am, and welcome to Manila Times.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yes, Yusek, first of all, congratulations is in order for becoming the #1 government spokesperson in the country.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Yusek. Give us an update po as of today, how many SIM cards have already been registered?
We have registered about 54.7 million SIMs already. Again, when we talk about the 169 figures, this includes all SIM users that have been procured. And we don't expect a 100% turnaround because all the SIMs that has been used for scams, cybercrimes, spams, etc., I think they'll voluntarily deactivate those numbers and those SIM cards.
Ma'am, when you're implementing this law, such as big as this, because you're the concerned are all SIM card users, which is practically everyone at this day and age. So one of the challenges that you'd encounter here is compliance. So 54.7 million. So that's less than 50%. I understand, Secretary. So what
It's
other
50% of our total population already.
It's 50%
And
of our total
or
population.
of our total population, because the number of SIM cards in the market exceeded the number or the total number of the population of the country. And I guess either we attribute it to Filipinos using multiple SIMs or the proliferation of the use of SIM cards in cybercrimes also. Ibig sabihin, bibili sila ng SIM card and then itatapon at i-dispose nila after that particular usage. So that's the reason why we have a lot of active SIM cards. That's why we do not know the exact figures. I guess you can also attribute it ngayon na yung mga minor de edad natin would need parental consent before they can register their SIM cards. Because if you're 18 and if you're not yet 18, you would need a parental consent to be able to register the SIM card. And hindi pa po nakapangalan sa minor de edad. The SIM card will be registered under the parent's name.
Under the parent's name po, So are you planning, since it's already April and the deadline is April 26, 2023, so that's in less than a month, are you planning further information campaigns to encourage more users to register their SIMs?
Yes, now talagang grassroots level na po tayo. We have top hanggang barangay captain level. So I guess the extension would be dependent on kung papaano po yung feedback on the ground. Do we really have more users that wants to register their SIMs, or ito na po talaga yung ating number? Again, ang mangyayari lang naman if matapos po yung period of implementation by April 26, unregistered SIM cards will be deactivated. Ibig sabihin po, on April 26, kung may gamit-gamit po kayo na number, di nyo na po yan magagamit if you're not able to register it. But if you procure another SIM card, pwede pa rin po kayong mag-register. In fact, ang pagkakaiba lang is pag bubili ka dati sa tindahan, kung activated yun dati, ngayon deactivated na. Meaning you have to undergo first the process of registration before you can proceed doon po sa mga susunod.
The registration started December po, and the citizens were only given 5 months time to register. So you mentioned earlier that there was a possibility of an extension if there is how long would the extension be?
Well, the law provides for a 120-day extension. Pinagmimitingan pa po namin yan, and the government has not yet decided whether to extend the period of implementation for purposes of SIM registration law. Right now, the deadline is still April 26, and we would like to take this opportunity to encourage all the viewers para po wag na po sana nilang hintayin itong April 26 deadline. We were hoping that they could register their SIMs before that. The government is doing its best to protect its citizens as we transition into the digital age.
Yusek, I understand this law was meant to deactivate those text scams and those numbers who are using their SIM cards for fraudulent uses. So is there any guarantee that after the deactivation or the purging of those unregistered numbers, there will be no longer text scams, spams, and phishing schemes via text, or in some cases?
No. The law doesn't provide naman a guarantee that it will end all text scams. What it does guarantee is the certainty of accountability. Ibig sabihin, when you do a crime and you use a SIM card, then we will be able to find you. Magkakaroon ng process of accountability. Ang problema po kasi dati, when you use SIM cards, for example, in a kidnapping case, and itatapon nila yung SIM card because it's a one-time use SIM card, the police has no way of knowing the identity behind the particular SIM card. After April 26, all the SIM cards that will be available in the market will have an identity. And I think that's very important.
After April 26, it's not just about deactivating all unregistered numbers, Yusek. So all SIM cards that will be purchased in a convenience store, in a supermarket, or even with the telcos will be registered upon purchase. Is that correct?
Hindi naman upon purchase. So for example, you buy into a SIM card, isasalpak mo siya, you will have to do it. Meron silang allocated na free data to enable you to register your SIMs during that particular period. Ibig sabihin, kung dati, pag salpak mo sa cellphone, pwede ka na kagad tumawag, pwede ka na kagad mag-text. With the enactment of the law after April 26, pag sinalpak mo yung SIM card mo dun sa iyong telepono, deactivated siya, meaning you would have to undergo first the process of SIM registration before you can use that particular SIM card.
So, Yusek, last na po, ano? So, for those who haven't registered yet po, what are the requirements? Ulitin lang po natin para po sa mga hindi pa nakaka-register. Do we need to present any documents, and which websites do we need to go to?
Meron po tayo, let me take this opportunity to say that if you have any problems, complaints, or need for information, meron po tayong 24/7 hotline. It's hotline 1326. Yan po, kahit na 2 a.m. pwede po kayong tumawag at mag-text at magtanong po dyan sa ating hotline number. Pangalawa po, the needed information for SIM registration is name, age, address, at kailangan po ng valid ID. Pero tinatanggap po natin yung NBI police clearance, pati na po yung barangay issued IDs. So, in fact, doon po sa mga geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas natin, kasama na po natin yung NBI at yung PNP at yung mga barangay captain. Para po it's a one-stop shop. Pwede na rin po silang kumuha doon ng identity. Yung atin pong SIM registration also has a selfie verification component. So, kailangan po siguro na wag lang po sanang i-filter because yun yung usual problem now na hindi tinatanggap ng system dahil hindi nagmamatch yung picture sa ID at yung picture na pinapasa sa selfie. So, wag po kayong mag-alala. Wala pong ibang makakakita ng inyong selfie. Yung breach of confidentiality, pati po yung breach of confidentiality due to negligence, yan po ay included dito po sa SIM registration law. At pinapatawan po nila ng kulong at fine ang sino mang lalabag dyan po sa breach of confidentiality. Hindi po pwede basta-bastang ipakita ng mga telco staff o ng telco yung inyong selfie o yung inyong personal information. Yung penalty po dyan napakataas. Kaya wag po kayong mag-alala, yung selfie nyo po in private po yan. It's just a means to verify your identity.
Thank you very much, DICT Undersecretary and award-winning spokesperson, Lamentillo. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much.